Alright, you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. So before I got on here, the card I got for myself is Earth Angel Healer. Bottom of the deck, you have Big Mission on Earth. Two cards that were sticking out to me. Empath and dreams are coming true. Yes. Regardless of these fools. Yes, I said fools. I don't feel bad and I ain't taking it back. These fools got another thing coming. So, I have here my letter to the collective. Okay. It took a lot for me to write this, and it's taken a long time for me to gather up the courage to tell y'all my story. But so, someone I hold dear to my heart inspired me to write a letter to the collective. Though it isn't in music form, here goes. It is a bit lengthy, so I do apologize, but it's that time. And before I even get into my letter to y'all, 3 songs that are of significance. Peter Tosh, Dead or Alive, was one of the songs that came on while I was writing this. Skip Marley, Lions is significant. And Won't He Do It? Won't He Do It by We the Kingdom. Okay. So, this is my letter. Lord, forgive me, for I know I am about to ruffle some feathers with my story. But it's time for what has been done in the dark to come to light. I have been holding in what has been done to me and my family for the past 3 years. No more will I do that. Because I know that there are others like me going through what I am going through. And then there will also be some of the people that will step forward and make it right. So we're going to go ahead and address the elephant in the room. So many people such as myself are being targeted simply for being ourselves, trying to live in our truth, trying to help make the world a better place to live by speaking the truth, by being the truth. No longer will they shut us up or suppress us. We have been given a mouth thanks to the Most High. And these people will be damned. They think they can continue with their shenanigans. Go ahead and try and shadow ban this. You sick, low-life bastards. The whole world will know what you have done to me and my family and those like me. What it is y'all people can't handle the truth. And that's why you try to shut people up. Well, shoot, since we already got a target on our back, I'm contemplating getting t-shirts made with that logo, you know, getting a little target, just a little bullseye, like goddamn. Maybe even start a label called Targeted Individual. Shit, I even got a song called Targeted Individual. It ain't finished, but we'll acapella it. I'm considered a targeted individual. People have been following me like the paparazzi. Think it's time I'm owed some residual and then some. Plotted to have me a bum not once, not twice, but 3rd times. Turned me into a charm. God said, not one hair on my head will you fucking harm. No weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. I've been trained for this lifetime after lifetime. Midlife, baby, I'm in my prime. Being this good should be a crime. Survey says pennies can't stand a dime. Had they doubts, but deep down they know in their gut, they know I was divine. They was trying to keep the world from seeing me shine. What they did, they was out of line. Best believe, though, they finna pay. With my daughter, there better be no more fucking delay. Tired of listening to people who ain't even got their shit together, what they gotta say. I leave it in the Lord's hands. All I can do is just pray that you move these people up out my way and to help them from further going astray. Because you got these people that are supposed to be for the children, but then you got y'all's actual plot is to separate and to keep separated. Stop playing with me. Y'all think I'm the one to play with. No, get one thing straight. I'm not. I'm not. Anyways, y'all been doing everything in your power to stop me from being who I was destined to be. Despite these folks trying to separate me and my daughter, again, I am not worried because we have God on our side. Whereas with them, they stand with the devil, and God don't take too kindly to that. He may have let it happen once to wake me up, but now y'all reaching. Keep opening case after case just like y'all did to Dr. Malachi Z. York and falsely imprisoned him the past 22 and a half years over false allegations. I have faith that despite their failed attempts, me and my girl will persevere through this and that Dr. York will be free. People need to realize God holds all the power. Like my spiritual spouse said, y'all just a speck in this universe, a speck on this earth. That's all y'all are. If you ain't doing good for the betterment of the world, really, who the fuck are you? Crickets? I don't hear nothing? No? Okay. What kinds of monsters are you? Yeah, it's a long letter. Sorry, y'all, but I it's time I get it off my chest. Try your damnedest to separate a mother and child. Were y'all not loved enough as a child? I love my daughter and she loves me. Got her questioning me through a book last week because she feels what these people are doing. That book wanted to come out. It's called I Love You, Little One. Now, I'm gonna read y'all just the first page, okay? And then after this page, it's a whole bunch of other animals, basically the same thing, okay? Deep in the woods by the sandy river bank, a little deer asked, "Do you love me, Mama?" With what I got going on, I couldn't help but cry. I hold my daughter and rock her to sleep. And then it brings me to, this is the book I normally read to her. Okay, this is the book I normally read to her. But that night she wanted me to read that to her. And if I'm not mistaken, it was either the day I went to court or the day after. So the next night, and this had me in tears too because it hit home as well. Don't give up. Don't give up. Sorry guys, I wasn't trying to get emotional during this. Like, I cried a lot today already when I went to church, and like I had this lady, and I'm gonna get more into going to church today too, but this lady gave me a hug. It's like she knew I needed it. And most of the church service I was crying because of events that happened yesterday. It's like when you're really about to level up and that thing downstairs that we call Satan just wants to keep throwing punches. But despite all these punches, I still try to keep a smile on my face, have faith. Because I know that everything's going to be okay. Despite all these negative Nancys and Debbie Downers and caca Karens. But I'm gonna persevere through it. Your girl a tough cookie. Kind of hard to get back into the letter after that. I have a feeling it's more just gonna make me cry. I hope I'm all cried out because man, today was. Whew. All right. I have been fighting, and I will continue to fight for the beautiful soul I brought into this world. Y'all didn't, so y'all should not be having no say-so over nobody life other than your own. God didn't intend for us to live like this. The stalking, the hacking, the harassing, it has got to stop. Put yourself in our shoes and see how we feel. And then y'all want to play this mental health bullshit every 5 seconds? My mental health is fine, despite all the little roadblocks and obstacles that y'all want to continue, little monkey wrenches y'all want to keep trying to throw in. I bet you my mental health is good compared to all y'all that's coming after me. Oh, and have y'all heard of a thing called self-project? Stop self-projecting your bullshit onto me. Okay? You wanna, all this, she's crazy. No, I'm not crazy. Stop projecting onto me what you are. Y'all remember that saying as a child? I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you. I'm not the one. Pertaining to putting my story out here, today I was driving. In front of me, I seen a tag referring to flying. An ambulance with the number 16 breaks down to 7, as y'all know my life path number. An RV with the word transcend, which means be or go beyond the range or limits of something abstract, typically a conceptual field or division. Today, when I was at the church, before the pastor said, along the lines of God can and God did, I had a thought for my next window piece. And guess what? It was God can and God did. And it happened to come out the pastor's mouth. I thought that was hilarious. I love when that happens. I do. A little mind reader trick. And right after I had that thought, came out the pastor's mouth as confirmation. So that's my next window piece. God can and God did. I speak this into existence. Those that have no life, worried about mine, will shut my cases immediately if you know what's good for you. Because you know what? I know who's behind opening these 2 cases these last few months. Y'all think I'm stupid. Because it all revolves around one thing that's being self-projected. Read between the lines. Y'all know exactly who I'm referring to. And y'all are supposed to be for the children? I don't think so. No, you're not. Not in my book. And if it was up to me, I'd shut y'all's little entity down because y'all ain't for squat. Maybe yourselves. Self-project much? For all the pain and suffering, too, we should be owed more than just an apology. But I know y'all greedy. And today at church, I learned about forgiveness, and whether y'all are sorry or not, I forgive you. And what's funny is I seen last week on a tag, forgive, 4GV. I know that no matter what, God got us. Despite people purposely messing with my money, trying to get me evicted, my girl taken from me, not once, but twice, again. God will make a way. I have faith. That's one thing these people can never take away from us, is our faith. You will never take away our faith. And it was funny too, because I'm a healer. It's in my birth chart. I already know it. I have a friend that his voice, like, he couldn't hit a certain note for the longest. I put my hand right over his throat. Guess what? He started hitting that high note. Shoot, I even felt recently that I went up like an octave or two higher, and I know it's because like the past year and a half I quit smoking cigarettes, so yeah, definitely been a big help in that. As another accomplishment I did, not only did I get my daughter back, again, despite all these people trying to mess with me, and I know y'all got a hold of my channel, and I know y'all finna watch this, and do I care? No. Y'all need to get a life, stop worrying about your own. But yeah, that's another achievement, was quitting smoking. 25 years. That's a generational curse I broke. My mom smoked, my grandma smoked, I'm pretty sure my great-grandma smoked. So that was definitely a generational curse that I was very proud to break. And I'm going to keep breaking generational curses, because that is what I was brought here to do. To break generational curses. But so anyways, I was watching this movie called The Healer, and it was this guy, he was down bad, and he was down on his luck, and he didn't know that he was a healer, but he had this company called The Healer, and it's actually a good movie, y'all should watch it. But so this uncle, this long lost uncle that he's never met in his life, rich ass uncle, comes, pays all his debts, moves him like from one country to another, and like, where's my long lost rich uncle? Where you at? Because what all these people put me through, where you at, long lost uncle? Nah, I'm gonna make a way regardless, and not just me gonna make a way. The Lord would make a way. I got complete faith that everything will work itself out. Complete faith. But so anyways, I was on my way to the church this morning, and I was listening to See a Victory by Elevation Worship. And then this lady comes on the radio speaking of lies and the truth, which, as y'all know, that's my artist name. I look over to the truck on my right. It says 1753, 88, the year I was born. And then I look over to my left, and I see 241, which breaks down to 25, the day I was born. So I'm like, bam, bam, that must make me the one, because I was born in January. I mean, I know I'm the one. I'm the one for something. I mean, I'm an earth angel, a healer, and I got a big mission that y'all trying to stop, and y'all ain't gonna stop. It's the age of Aquarius, baby. In about less than 2 months, Pluto goes back into Aquarius for 20 years. Y'all ain't stopping nothing. Nothing. But so anyways, those were confirmations to put my story out there, because the thought had been running through my mind a lot, and I've been ignoring God, which is one thing. When you keep getting signs, do it. Listen, okay? I've been ignoring putting it off, but the signs he showed me last couple days, I am tired of carrying around this heavy burden. Today, side by side, 2 tags that I seen was the bee's knees and love and life. And I'm like, and then also I seen 25D sun. Look what I'm wearing today. All yellow today. Interesting. Oh, and to start the day, it's funny when you start to see people like that's been coming after you, how their car is broken down on the side of the road. That's that karma. Karma don't forget an address, baby. Y'all come after people like me, bad things is gonna happen. One by one, just everything that y'all wanted me to lose, guess what? I'm gonna get it back and then some. Y'all, on the other hand, but yeah, so yesterday I had a passenger pose as Uber. Robbed me at $250 yesterday. I've been down bad and trying to make a way, and I'm thinking, oh, you know, I'm gonna get a $200 bonus, blah 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 blah. Which is another thing that I want to bring to people's attention. Uber knows about this kind of scam, yet isn't willing to give me my money back. I have to call the card company that they go through. Make that make sense. And then not to mention, it took from my backup balance. So what I'm working for now is paying that back. Like the devil, he just... But you see, I still got a smile on my face. I got my beautiful daughter that is sound asleep, dreaming of rabbits and rainbows and whatever kids dream of these days. But yeah, some people in this world, they just be cruel. Like, I'm already going through enough, and I'm close to the finish line, and the devil just wanna like one more round, you know? Like, but so to finish all this off, collected basically a little over 3 years ago, I went through a DV situation with my ex, who is in prison. Okay, and it's actually funny because this is how I know. One of the reasons how I know, okay, he first did like 6 months in the county jail, okay. So when he got transferred to the prison, okay, he only spent he's been there about a year and a half now, okay. Now, I've never dealt with a spouse or a boyfriend or an ex or whatever, or even, you know, like a friend that's been in prison. Actually, no, I take that back. My ex-husband's cousin, he spent most of his life in prison, like this guy. A year and a half of being in prison, he had to have been transferred at least 10 times, because every time he would get transferred, he would call and I would have to block the call. One day when I had court a couple months ago, the day I have court, he got transferred and calls me. A couple weeks later, he gets transferred again. Coincidence? I think not. But so, this also brings me to another thing. How is it that people go through a DV situation? Wouldn't the right solution be to take the parent and child away from the problem? Would that be a better solution instead of breaking a family up? Let that sink in. And then y'all are, I've done everything to get my daughter back. And then y'all people want to keep throwing in these little monkey wrenches and stuff and force my hand to put my story out here on YouTube. And I know it's going to piss y'all off, and I don't care. I don't even care if y'all lose y'all's jobs over it. At this point, I do not care. I forgive y'all, but I won't forget. Because not only has it been hard on me, the times that I went to visit her, I'd cry every time I would leave her. Not to mention the emotional damage that it's done on her, having to go back and forth from me to another family. What kind of monsters are y'all? And then for y'all to keep continuing to open other cases on false accusations because y'all want to discredit me as a person. Y'all want people to think I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I'm crazy because I know the truth. The truth in general, and me, the truth as an artist, that I know who I am, who I'm here to be, and that I am here to bring change to the world. I hope all y'all's bosses see this. I hope all the higher ups that need to see this close these cases and leave me and my daughter alone. Stop harassing us. Stop stalking us. Get a life. Stop worrying about me and mine and go worry about yours. I'm not here doing anything to y'all. I'm not here harming y'all. Yeah, I may have said some choice words in my letter to the collective. Just as I've forgiven y'all, I hope y'all can forgive me for my harsh words, but I'm letting the bird out. The caged bird is singing. Don't care whose feathers I ruffle. But I will let y'all know it will be a cold day in hell before y'all take my daughter again. Like I said, y'all keep stalking, harassing, hacking, messing with my money. But that's my story. I know there's people that can relate. And for those that are going through what I'm going through, I'm so sorry. Have faith. It will get better. If y'all feel called to donate to a single mom who is really, really struggling because of these people, it is greatly appreciated. I do have receipts on these people, so they want to keep playing with me. It ain't gonna be pretty for them. But I'm gonna link my Cash App in the description box. Even if it's $1, it's greatly appreciated. Even if y'all just pray, I'm appreciative of that too. But I do hope that some people feel it in their heart to help out a single mom that's trying to keep her daughter. I've fought 3 years. They've even pulled hair, okay? I have dreads, mind you. They pulled hair up here, not once, but twice. And all because it was a false positive on a drug screen. And I wasn't notified of this until several months later, because they have a bad history of keeping up with paperwork. That's another thing too. A bad thing of keeping up with paperwork. And then they go through caseworkers like I change my underwear every freaking day. Like, you don't know how many caseworkers I've had. Like, it is utterly ridiculous. Oh. What else? I just want to make sure I don't leave anything out. But yeah, basically the last 3 years, like, I've fought hard as hell to get where I am right now. Just for these people to try and snatch the rug right out from under me. It's not happening. So again, prayers, wishes, donations, anything, kind words is greatly appreciated. Okay, I love you guys. Sorry I don't have a tarot reading for y'all tonight. I've been needing to get this out. You know, hopefully now that I've gotten my story out, now I'll feel better on the inside and my spirit can rest a little bit and start getting back on the journey toward the person I was destined to be. Focusing on my music, focusing on bringing y'all messages. I mean, as y'all see, I be getting messages. Like, I even did a read for somebody the other day. I just pulled a couple cards for them, and it's a close person to my heart that I pulled them for. And there was a card that came out that was a passed over loved one deck, and a lighthouse came out. And I thought, what an amazing message. But I will be back with some more tea. I know this was very, very deep, but like, at this point my hands are tied. I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do. It's like every time I turn around, it's something new with these people. And like, even the newest lady that took on this new open case, even she sees. She's like, because like, she thought the original case closed, and like, she ended up coming on the day that we have court. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, y'all's postponing closing this. Like, nobody understands like why it keeps getting postponed. And then now another one opens, and here this lady is like, you've got to be kidding. Like, y'all need to leave this lady alone. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank y'all for listening, and I will see y'all very, very soon.